My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
The end of the world. Who knows when it's going to happen? All I know is I clearly remember last year. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year there was this guy named what was that dude's name? Harold Camping. And last year he predicted on May 21st, 2011, the world was going to end. The dude even had the time the world was going to end. Like he said, May 21st, 2011, 6 o'clock p.m. The world was going to end, and like people were saying, oh, it's the rapture, it's the rapture. And honestly, people were quitting their jobs around the world and you know, traveling wherever to get safe. Like, how can you get safe from the world ending? You're going to like, I don't know why they were traveling, but people literally quit their jobs, you know, left everything they worked for, you know. It was crazy. Like, some people actually believed it. And man, to this day I wish I saw the looks on their faces when the world was just the same as it ever is. So after people saw that nothing was going to happen, the reporters basically went straight to Harold Camping's house. And I don't know, when they showed the footage, it was just so funny to me.
Mr. Camping? Mr. Camping? Mr. Camping, we know you're in there, sir. We just want to ask you a few questions. We are not leaving. Mr. Camping, the world did not end. Your thoughts, please?
No questions. No questions. That was kind of funny to me. I don't know why, just his reaction. I was laughing.
I mean, let's be serious for a second here. If I even believed that the end of the world was tomorrow, and everything was supposed to come to an end tomorrow, do you think I would be going into work today? I have to work today. Do you think I would spend my last day on Earth at that hellhole? Absolutely not. So, you know, if I even remotely believed this, I would definitely call my job and be like, sorry, I'm calling in end of the world. So, I don't even... You have to understand that people have been predicting the end of the world literally for ages. Like, literally for ages. Before we were born, before your parents were born, before your parents' parents were born, before your parents' 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 parents were born. It's been happening for a freaking long time, and every single time has been wrong. And I think this whole thing comes from, it was said. I'm saying it was said because honestly, a lot of information these days is just false. So I'm saying it was said because you can't never be 100% sure. It was said that back in the day, like way back in the day, that the Mayans predicted the end of the world, and it was set to stop on December 21st of 2012. However, I'm doing research now. Like I said, information today, you can't always believe it, but it's saying that professional Mayan scholars state that predictions of impending doom are not found in any of the extinct classic Mayan accounts. And the idea that the long count calendar ends in 2012 misrepresents the Mayan history and culture. I mean, I don't know what to believe. You know, some people say that the Mayans predicted this. Some people say that this isn't even true and they don't even know where this came from. I don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is that everything you hear is not always true. And the fact that Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us and Tomb Raider, and they're supposed to show PlayStation 4 and Xbox 720 at next year's E3, all this good stuff is about to come out, and you mean to tell me the end of the world is going to come before I can play The Last of Us? Absolutely not. There is no way that's happening. Year 1999 with the whole Y2K thing. I was about to say Y2J, the wrestler, Chris Jericho. No, but with the whole Y2K thing, you know, when they were saying that when it turns year 2000, the world was supposed to end back then. I actually believed it. I'm younger than I am today. And I was asking like my sister and parents, like, is this true? Like, is the world coming to an end? And you know, they all said, no. I don't know if they said that just to make me feel safe or if they actually believed it themselves. I don't know. But you know, year 2000 comes and nothing happens. I'm just one of those people who truly believe that no one knows when the world is going to end. No one can predict the end of the world. Yeah, you can predict things like who's going to win the championship this year for basketball, or who's going to win the Super Bowl, when it's going to rain, when it's going to snow, when a hurricane is coming. You can predict things like that. But how do you predict the end of the world? Like, you know, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen when that day comes, when, you know, the so-called end of the world does come. You know, maybe, you know, I mean, how's it going to happen? Is it going to be like a zombie apocalypse where it's like a real life Walking Dead where you need a Rick Grimes and a Daryl and a Shane? I'll probably be the Shane of the group because I'll be all about survival. Screw everything else. But I mean, how is it going to happen? You know, I just don't believe anything anymore when it comes to end of the world predictions. You know, it's already December 21st in other places, and I'm pretty sure they're still there. So I just don't believe this stuff anymore. Sure, you can get into when it says the end of the world is going to come into the Bible, but I just like to stay away from that, because when you get into the whole religion thing, that's when it just becomes like, screw it. So I just don't believe it. But if the Mayans did predict that this day was going to be the end of the world, I just have one thing to say to the I just have one thing to say to the Mayans. You mad, bro? Yeah, you mad.